Hello everybody. Today I want to show you my entire original German collection. Let's start off with the metal stuff. So these are two original fireman badges that I got. I got them both from eBay. They both were like free. Came in with this hat and the pads on the uniform. This was an original uniform right here, but it didn't have the bars. Anyways, yeah, and here's a button that came with it, just a loose German button that didn't have anything a part of it. There's some pins I got. It's a German flag and a German and American flag. A patch that I don't really know what it's about, but it came with the winter cap right here. And here's a East German flag. This one was, I think, 1983. And this one was 1980 right here, this flag. And that one was 1987. That is the Kaiser flag I told you all about that I don't really know. Like, it was made in East or West. I don't know. Anyway, there's my West German flag. And up there is my famous other Kaiser flag, the original one. Anyways, moving on to other medals. Here's my East German cap cockade, and this one's a Weimar cockade that I got. I don't know if it's real or fake, but I still put it in my collection because it was used during the Cold War. So West German because the eagle. And these are my other East German insignias right here. Yeah, some of them are broken sadly, but they're all in pretty good shape. And here's my pads and my shoulder pads, rank pads. This was a normal East German officer. They came with this uniform right here. They were in the pockets. And now we're going to move to my World War I stuff right here. So this is an original wound badge. I can tell it's original because it's torn up. I haven't tried to see if it's magnetic. It's stuck to the magnet, so it's an original. So, yeah, a World War I wound badge. And this was an original World War I German belt buckle. Gott mit uns means God with us. It has a crown for the monarchy. And yeah, this is an original World War I German belt buckle. I even tried to see if it was magnetic. Stuck right to the magnet as well. And let's move on to the Hindenburg Cross. This was my first this was like my first World War I medal that I got original. If you can see, it says 1914 and 1918. And you can see a ribbon with the old imperial colors. And yeah, that was Hindenburg Cross, and this one's the cockade of the Luftwaffe. This is from World War I. It was also used during World War II on the hats, the officer hats. It's an original as well, and you can see the black, white, and red tricolor, or color scheme. And this is an Iron Cross that was made in modern-day Germany, and it's shipped from Poland. So it's not, sadly, an original, but I still would count it in my collection because it came from Europe. So... And these are rare. These are general general bars that I have, and I got them off eBay for a good price. They're original, so yeah. Okay, let's continue with the hats. So this is an original East German early fireman cap. You can tell it was a chief because of the band, so like an officer. And it was like right after World War II, so... This is an original, and it says Berlin in there, so that's why I think that's where it was made. This is an East German Ground Force Air Force visor officer hat. You can tell it's drill sergeant, and yeah, it doesn't have a newspaper on the inside. This one is my first East German officer hat. I wore it so much it kind of fell apart, but I tried my best to refurbish it, and it's missing the band. So, and it still has the newspaper on the inside. Anyways, let's move on to this one. This is an officer hat that I got. It was in bad condition, so I fixed it. And I also had this cockade, which is a rare cockade. Only several hundred of them were issued during a East German military celebration in Germany whenever they reunified. So only a couple hundred of these exist. And most people don't even know what they are and what value they really are. Anyways, the inside also has a newspaper. And don't tell me to take them out because they're in German and I can't read them. All right, this one is my East German Navy cap. And yes, you might be saying, but why does it have this? Well, it came like that, and I liked it because it looks like the old Imperial German Navy. Anyway, it doesn't have a newspaper, sadly, but it has the same markings as the other East German caps that I have. NVA stands for National Volksarmee. And yeah, that's all the front caps. Now let's move further back to the belts. So yeah, here's all my German belts. You can kind of count this one too, but it's just a buckle. And I like to wear that buckle on this belt because it works. This is my West German belt. It's my latest belt. And it says Unity, Justice, and Freedom of an Eagle. Down below it, we got my camo East German belt. I wear it too in public because why not? It's a free belt. And I also got this dress East German officer's belt right here, the black one. And I also have this, I think it's West German or it's early East German belt. But it's like the oldest one I have, and it's the smallest I have. So, yeah, that's the belts. And over here, we have little flags from the West. This is a German state, and if you turn it to the back, it's also another state, strangely. So yeah, I got them also off eBay. They're kind of dirty a little, but this is a German government car flag, I think. And yeah, and it says Deutschland, and you can see the eagle, and it looks like the Weimar eagle right here. Anyways, yeah, that's the flags. And the belts, and what was it, the front caps. Now let's move on to the rest of the uniforms. So this uniform right here is a soldier's normal uniform. And it has the famous things right here. So the Nazis actually got rid of these, the little tabs on the sleeves, because that was a big Prussian design. However, the East German army and military brought it back because they liked the look. So that's why they're famously called the Red Prussians. Anyway, here's another officer's cap I have. And you see how that the inside's kind of torn up? Me and my grandfather had to super glue it because it was falling apart. However, the markings are the same, and originally it had a Made in Germany sticker right here, but it fell off. So sadly, it does have a newspaper. Alright, now let's move on to my other uniform. I don't think this one was ever used, and I don't think this one was ever used either. So you can see, like, it doesn't have any pads, it doesn't have any bars. So, yeah, this one was also never used. And sometimes I wear it as just a normal jacket. So, here's my other East German officer cap. You can tell it's older because the wool texture. This is like late East Germany. This is like early East Germany because it's tighter wool. Same kind of wool as the uniforms. Where this one's like a puffier wool, similar to this one because it's a soldier's. And this one's like an officer's. This one was also a drill sergeant, so was this one, because the black bands. However, if the band was bigger and go over your chin, it would be enlisted men, so just a normal soldier's dress cap. But these are all original. Here, let me show you. I think they had to replace the inside of it, though. See how it looks a little different than my other ones? But you can still say it says NVA, so. Yeah. And this one's my winter cap. A lot of people think it's Russian. I wore it before to church camp, and a lot of people said I looked like Russian wearing it, even though it's East German, so. However, different markings are on the inside. And I like to wear this whenever it snows, so. Alright, so let's move on back here. We're starting to get closer to the end, everyone. This is my artillery sergeant's uniform. Originally, these bars were in the pockets, like right here. And I got this badge, this sports badge, and I got it in silver. I got a good deal for it, so I decided it would look good with this uniform because it's an artillery sergeant, and so would this hat, so it fits along too. The hat does have a newspaper in it. If you can kind of read it, it's in German as well. Has the same markings as the rest of my caps. And yeah, tight wool like the rest of them. And I really like the red. The color red is cool. And here's another uniform. This one's an Air Force drill sergeant. So this one was an officer. See the band? This one's like that one was silver. This one's black. The black ones are drill sergeants. Or sergeants. So this was an Air Force uniform. I got it from a military surplus store. Same thing with this one over here. But that's not an Air Force one. That's Border Guard. I'll get to that one in a little bit. But yeah, this one is the Air Force Luftwaffe East German officer cap. It has the same markings on the inside and also has a newspaper. And the front, it's different than the other ones because it has wings and a propeller to show it's Air Force. And you can see right here has the wings and stuff. So yeah, that's actually my biggest uniform, to be honest. Alright, let's move on to the Border Guard uniform. So the Border Guard uniform was my very first German uniform that I ever got. I got it from a surplus store. See? Glenstrippen. And it was an original. It was actually worn. These were on the uniform right here. The pads, shoulder pads. However, the bars were missing. So one Christmas, I asked my grandmother, I begged her to get me these because I found some on eBay that were never used. So I attached them. And yeah, the uniform is now complete. This is my other East German border officer hat, and I protect this thing with my life. Like, I polish it, I clean it, I make sure it doesn't end up like this poor little guy right here. So, yeah, I polish it, and I take care of it. And you can see there's a newspaper in there as well. And, yeah, has the same markings as the rest of them. Let me zoom in here. Has a tag. Made in Germany, 55% wool, 45% polyester. And here's the size. All the uniforms have this size thing. I just haven't shown them because the caps are just covering them all up. Anyways, let's move on to the flags. So this is my big East German flag that I was talking about. This one's 1987. So, yeah, it's an original. The fabric is different than the very old one that I have right here, but it's the same kind of fabric as this one. So yeah, cheaper kind of fabric. Let's move on to my West or East German made Kaiser flag. Yeah, it's Pleister. I think that's how you say it. Anyways, yeah, not really much to say. I already made a video on this, and everybody can watch it, I guess. So, and over here is my West German flag. It's the modern day flag as well, has the modern day colors of black, red, and gold. And yeah, it was a West German Bundeswehr flag that I got for a good deal as well. So, and at the very top, we end off here with the Kaiserreich flag, the original one that I have, that I like to show all of you. So as you can see up here on the cross, you can see some stains. If you look down here, you can see some more. It's a dirty flag, and my dad actually gave it to me, and he said, "Son, do you want me to clean it?" I said, "Dad, no, it's history." So he didn't, and I've had the flag ever since. So, yeah, guys, that was my German collection. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will make future videos if the collection gets any bigger. And have a great day, and subscribe, like, and comment what you all think about my collection. And oops, this is over. Have a great day. Bye.